All right, what up, though? Oh, see.
All right, how do I sound now? Mic check. All right, how do I sound now? See, that's what I'm saying, Doc. What up, though? What's up, everybody? Since y'all in the chat, I say it for you. Well. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2025 Detroit Lions 53-man roster reaction. Man, oh man. This thing is crazy. What's up? All right, so the 53-man roster is not out yet. The Lions have not, at least I don't think it is. I'm going to pull up Twitter so we can know. Let me know when it drops. Try not to spoil anything, and we'll go over that. What's up? Let me shout everybody out in the chat. What up, Tyler? We got Chris, Dark Saber. Better with the 96. Hey, you are stupid, bro. Whoever you are stupid. We got Andrew in the building. We got 2-0. Dark Saber again. Eric, what up? Jameson, what's up? I hope Gibbs made the team. That's funny. That Ben Johnson's statement about running a trick play on us week 2 was wild. Yeah, he can try it if he want to. What up? Yo, stop playing. Hey, Lions Live, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. No, Q, I did not. I ran into some trouble. I'm going to do that today. Stop playing, bro. Ooh, hey, it better not. If he got, bro, yo, no, stop the cap. Hey, stop the cap, bro. What'd I say? What did I say? Now, I know he was hurt. That's what y'all get. Hey, so first of all, shout out to him. Hope he gets better. Stop the cap, bro. Stop it. I see it now. Whoa, with an injury settlement. With an injury, bruh, okay, listen. This is going to come across as if I'm happy about Ahmad Hassanin. I'm not. I hope he gets better. This has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with y'all. Remember, when he was drafted, he's supposed to be the next 8-0. Oh, my goodness. I hope the brother's okay. Oh, well. See, there you go. You got the real well. Ahmad Hassanin waived with an injury settlement. The 6th round pick that was supposed to be. Oh, so now I'm saying this. What I'm saying. I'm saying to myself, what we gonna do now, bro? What happened? What we gonna do now? And you know what? I'm so sad because he got injured and he probably was gonna be on the team. So I feel really bad for him. This has nothing to do with him. This is all about y'all. This is all about Brad Holmes because y'all was on this man. I told you, bro. I said that this man is not a god. Stop worshiping him. Stop it. You passed on all these people. Stop it. I told y'all, bro. Hey, Zadarius. Hey, yesterday's price. Hey, today's price. If I'm Zadarius Smith, I say it just went up. Young punks. You want me? You paying me. Shout out to Big Z. I got to change shirts. Now I'm hot. Hold on, dog. Put some respect on his name. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, bro. This don't have nothing to do with him. Yo. Wow. Okay. All right. So let me know when it comes out. So again, y'all, this has nothing to do with Micah at all. I mean, I'm sorry, what I made. It has nothing to do with him. The dude was a 6th round pick. He was never going to be all of that, really. We're talking about this year. Let me know when it's out, bro. Because I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. I'm not happy that he's hurt. I'm not happy that he got waived. I'm not happy. This is about the fan base, bro. I told y'all, I said to you, this is not, what are we doing? So we just cut. Where's the D-line at? Where is the D-line? Bro? It's Papa Docking today. Bro. Clowney signed with the Ravens. Good for him. All right, so if you're just now joining us, according to Dave Burkett, the Lions placed Ezekiel Turner on IR, which means his season is done, and waived defensive end Ahmed Hassanin with an injury settlement. Hassanin could be back once healthy and once the settlement period has cleared. Y'all, bro, put some doggone respect on my name. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. Somebody said in my comment section, pat myself on the back already. You know what? I will, bro. Tired of this junk. Y'all thought this guy was going to be the second coming, and now he ain't coming nowhere. I hope he get better, bro. This kid seemed nice and genuine and motor and all of that stuff. And if he didn't get hurt, he on the team. But guess what? He's not. Our pass rush is trash, bro. All right, where is it at? Where is it at? Let me see. Somebody send me a DM. Braylon sent me something. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Wow. Okay, where can I bring it in at? Pringle with the dono says, in my opinion, both lines going to be sus this year. Appreciate the dono. Hey, as far as Darius Smith, stop saying he going to come back. Stop saying it. This, we don't know if he coming back. I would love him to come back, but we don't know if he coming back. Let me see. Stanton says no one thought that. Yes, literally, all of Twitter thought it. You can't even, all of Twitter thought it. Come on, man. Where we at? Tell me where to go so I can pull it up. I think Pride of Detroit usually has it. Send Brad, send Davenport. Look, I can't even talk right now. They wave Aiden Hutchinson. You stupid, bro. My power went out, LOL. Hutch, I'm going to pray for you. Hey, don't worry. Free Press has it. Okay, you know what? Pride of Detroit probably got it too. Let's pull it up. This junk is crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Where we at? Pride of Detroit. And I know I sound, listen, I want y'all to understand something. I'm a fan at the end of the day. This is nothing personal to these players. But at the same time, okay, 53-man roster, cuts. Free Press has it. I want to bring it in somewhere else. Uku waved. All right, listen, tell me where to get this at. I think I pulled it up with Pride of Detroit. Let me see if they got it. If they updated it right now. Nope, they still behind. They are still behind, man. We don't want to hear about. Oh, you know what? Forget. Yeah, I got the wrong shirt on, dog. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go. I had the wrong shirt on. Got to do a quick change real quick. There we go. I believe in Davenport. Pick up your shirts, man. All right, hold on. I'm waiting for it. Send me to Lions website. Okay, appreciate that, man. How many people we got in here, man? Let me see. Detroit Lions. Ooh, the savior. The savior has been waived. I feel bad for the kid because he got hurt. All right, here we go. Lions announced roster moves. Is that it? Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. So it looks like that it was updated at 4:02. So here we go. All right. Let's get into a segment mode, man. The Detroit Lions have announced their roster moves, and it is a big player that got cut. He got waived with an injury settlement, which means that this guy is probably no longer on our team. Because remember, when you get waived, you have to wait 3 weeks after your injury settlement, or 3 weeks more than that, than whatever your initial diagnosis is, in order to return to the team that you already left. That is 6th-round rookie Ahmed Hassanin. And listen, this is going to sound very mean. I don't mean to be mean. Oh, by the way, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, really? Today? Read the room, why don't you, all right? Anyway, so when it comes to Ahmed, all right, he gone. It's a possibility he can come back, but he might also choose to go somewhere else. So while the whole internet, and I really don't mean to sound mean, but the whole internet was ready to crown this guy the answer to the pass rush, and now he is nothing to our team, all right? Don't hate me because I tell you, there's a lot of people out here, a lot of slappies, a lot of bootlickers out here in this space. I ain't one of them, all right? All right, so here we go. Coming from the DetroitLions.com, here is the roster moves at 4:02, so this should be up to date. Here we go. I've not seen this. This is my blind reaction. Placed on injured reserve is Ezekiel Turner. His season is done. Waived with an injury settlement, Ahmed Hassanin. Praying for the young man. Hey, get better. We'll see you around, hopefully on the team. But right now, he's no one's answer. Sad for him, but hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. Release defensive lineman Miles Adam, Tristan Colon, wide receiver the legend Tom Kennedy. We got Malty, Anthony Pittman, Dan Skipper, and Malik Taylor. Wait a minute. So we kept Ronnie Bell? Yo. All right, here we go. Waived. Let me see. Let's see what happens. Waived. So these guys have been released. That means that they could sign to the practice squad right away is what that means. Waived. Mitchell Agude, Barku, Ronnie Bell. There you go. Ronnie Bell, Gunnar Britton, Keith Cooper Jr., Alan George, Deron Gilbert. I saw that earlier today. Eric Hallett, Hendon Hooker. That happened yesterday. A lot of these happened yesterday. Zach Horton, Deion Jackson, Zach Johnson, Jacoby Kenny James, Ian Kennelly, Edge. Man, yo, our D-line. What in the world? Our D-line, Nate Lynn, Broderick Martin with the 96th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Jackson Meeks, a tragedy. DJ Miller, Mason Miller, Michael Neese, Maurice Norris. That is tragic as well, but we knew that was coming. Gunnar Oaks, Tyson Russell, Jacob Sailors, a tragedy. Steven Stelanios, Lauren Strickland. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He should have made the team. Edge, where is our depth at? Yo, it's got to be something in the making. Isaac Uku, cornerback Nick Whiteside, placed on reserve, physically unable to perform. So these individuals can come back. Miles Frazier, Aleem McNeil, Malcolm Rodriguez. Placed on the non-injury football list is Josh Pascal, and those are the roster moves right now. I'm going to see if Pride of Detroit updates that and see what the 53-man roster. Lauren Strickland. Any surprises out of there? Lauren Strickland kind of knew Ronnie Bell. Don't forget, if you got waived, you have to clear waivers. If you actually, let me see. Let's bring this back in real quick. So any of these people that were waived, they have to clear waivers. Any of these folks could come immediately to the practice squad. So Dan Skipper, expect him on the practice squad. I'm going to say that Tom Kennedy is going to be on the practice squad. If Ronnie Bell could clear waivers, he will be back as well. Are there any surprise cuts? Now, while we're doing that, I'm going to see if Pride of Detroit updated to the actual 53-man roster. Let me see what the chat is saying, seeing if they're putting in. If they put anything, our secondary better be locked down. No Wilkins. Where is rookie safety Dan Jackson? So Dan Jackson is on injured reserve, right? He's on injured reserve, and we'll see. Okay, nope. So Pride of Detroit is still super behind. So let's see if the Detroit Lions website has actually updated with the actual depth chart, and we'll go from there and be able to see who the 53-man roster is. It'll look a lot different. Dang. And it has not been uploaded at all. It has not been uploaded at all. So we'll have to come back to that. But what are your thoughts on this initial 53-man roster? As a matter of fact, listen, I'm going to have to come back when the roster is out. I'm going to have to come back and make another segment. So where we at? Lovett made the team. He sure did. He sure did. All right. So how we feeling? Nope. Zadarius Smith is not signed. Lovett has bowling pins for hands. Josh Pascal is eligible to return after week 4. There you go. All exceptions are here. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start off by saying, okay, condolences to the man that was drafted in, you know what, that don't even sound right. Hold on, let me do this again. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start off by saying that this is not about the player. It's about what the fan base was doing, all right? If you guys haven't seen and heard the news already, edge rusher Ahmed Hassanin has been waived with an injury settlement, which means that his time with the Detroit Lions could be over, all right? If he returns to the Detroit Lions, he has to wait 3 extra weeks beyond whatever his time off was going to be. Now, this is not about him. This is about y'all. This is also about Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius Holmes, right? Waited until the 6th round. Listen, like me, love me, hate me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it $150. Y'all was ready to crown this dude the next. Oh, he's got a motor. He's got more sacks than Mike Green. That's what I was hearing. That's what y'all was saying, right? And now he is not on the team. Now, what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? Does that mean that he was that bad, or does it mean that he is because he got hurt, right? If we really valued him like that, we could have made him the exemption. Don't forget about that. The Lions each team has 2 exemptions that you can use before the season begins. Put him on IR, right? And then take him off. You get 2. We used 1 on the 96th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, Broderick Martin, last year. And we didn't think enough of Ahmed to use 1 this time? What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? Does that mean that Brad, could it be he neglected the pass rush yet again? Is that what I'm saying? Because how do you and all the fan base, the entire fan base was ready to just fall in love with this dude like he was going to be Hutch 2.0. I have no filter, no chill. I've been asking for one thing the entire regime of Brad and Dan, and that is a capable pass rush. And not only do you cut Zadarius Smith, you don't sign anyone in free agency, and you cut the next Aiden Hutchinson. That's what y'all was saying, right? I got no chill. I got no filter. Ain't nobody like me in this space, and I'm going to take it. You don't like it? Find somebody else to watch. And that's $151. All right? Ahmed gone. He could wind up on the team. He could get claimed. He could decide to go somewhere else. The point is, we waited to the 6th round to take an edge rusher who isn't on our team. And I'm supposed to believe in Marcus Davenport. The minute Marcus gets hurt, miss me. I hope he don't. I'm just saying. So as we wait on the 53-man roster to be finalized, I got a whole lot of stuff to say, like usual. What are the Detroit Lions going to do? If I'm Zadarius Smith, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Now, is it, Lions? Because what I understand is that Ben Johnson might be calling me. Benedict the Snake Johnson might be calling me. So you cut a dude who performed in favor of a dude who is a dog if healthy. You drafted a guy in the 6th round who happened to get hurt, and you didn't value him enough to put him on IR and make him an exemption. So what does that tell me? What does that tell me? What does it tell you? You mad at me because I'm just spitting facts, right? Who's spitting facts out here? Me. I'm spitting facts and spitting actually, probably. So let me know what you think, man. Ahmed Hassanin gone. The 6th round sensation. The next Malcolm Rodriguez no longer on the team. Praying for him. Hopefully he gets well. Hate to see it. But we in the business of business. And the business is this. The Detroit Lions pass rush is suspect. It's suspect. All we got is Marcus Davenport, which is laughable, and Aiden Hutchinson. I'm just saying, man. Look, don't get mad at me because I'll be keeping it a buck. Y'all mad, y'all. I don't know what y'all want. Sugarcoat, float your boat. I don't know what y'all want, but y'all ain't getting it over here. Y'all not getting that mess over here, bro. You can find, it's like a plethora of new Lions creators. Go watch them. Go watch them. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Boobity boop. Okay, appreciate that, bro. We gonna bring it in. So since we live and we got this segment going, Pride of Detroit has finally updated their website, and we are going to look at the 53-man roster. All right. So Ahmed is gone. Shout out whoever dropping all them hearts in there. You said it updated? Okay, so it ain't on the... Hold on, let me pull it in. Here we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Updated 10 minutes ago. I didn't even see that. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at the Detroit Lions 53-man roster. Here we go. All right, says the Lions 53-man roster is actually down to 50 players, so expect some moves shortly. All right, if any of those moves happen while we are here, then let's talk about it. Jared Goff, Kyle Allen, quarterbacks. Appreciate that, Braylon. Running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Craig Reynolds, and to my dismay, Sione Vaki. He does not deserve that spot. That's 100. Wide receivers, we decided to keep 6. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams, Timmy Boy, Patrick, shout out to Tim Patrick, Khalif Raymond, Isaac Tesla, and Dominic Levet. That's the first time I said his name correctly. Tight ends, we already knew that was happening. Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, and Shane Zylstra. Offensive tackles, we got 4. Panay Sewell, Taylor Decker, Giovanni Manu, and Jamarco Jones. I said he was going to make the team. Interior offensive lineman, Graham Glasgow, Christian Mahogany, Tate Radlich, Coyote Awasika, and Kingsley. Last name starts with an E. Defensive end, I say, oh my God. I say, oh my God. I say, oh my God. Is it too soon, y'all? Aiden Hutchinson, Marcus, I can't even stay healthy, Davenport, and Al-Qadim Muhammad. You mean to tell me it wasn't nobody better on this team? Duke's the gaming, bruh. I might not be made for you, big dog, because I keep it a buck, and I ain't playing around. Wow, we kept 3 on the team. Josh Pascal, wow. Wade with an injury settlement, the legend, Ahmed Hassanin. Defensive tackle, DJ Reader, Tylee. Ooh-wee. Brad Holmes, love him some DTs, now don't he? DJ Reader, Tylee Williams, Roy Lopez, Pat O'Connor, Makai Wingo, and Chris Smith. Aleem McNeil, we'll see you in October. Linebackers, we kept 6. Alex Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Derek Barnes, Grant Stewart, of course, Trevor Nowowski, and Zach Cunningham. All deserving. PUP gone for the season Ezekiel Turner. Ahmed Hassanin is, Malcolm Rodriguez is on IR. Quarterbacks 5, Terrion Arnold, DJ Reed, Amik Robertson, Khalil Dorsey, Avante Maddox. Safeties, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Rock Ya-Sin. It got to be somebody. Oh, wow. And that's it. That's the squad. That is the squad, bro. So we went in. It got to be something cooking. Brad got to be up in the kitchen right now with the chef hat on. He cooking a full course meal. That's what he doing. Wow. We got a plethora. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Brad, you better be cooking, dog. You better be cooking. If not, I'm going to cook you. I'm keeping it. I'm going to cook them. You better get this squad. This guy can't even stay healthy. And this guy was a practice squad dude last year. You cut the whole squad. Man. Yeah, buddy. So here's the deal. We got time. We got time for Bradley Matthias Jerome. He working it, right? He working it. And I'm going to tell you what. The people that he cut, it's all right. Nate Lynn, he all right. Isaac Uku, all of them are cut. Mitchell Agude, all of them. So he got to have something up his sleeve. He got to have something up his sleeve. Listen, I understand that my yelling, it triggers people. I understand you might not like it. I get it. That's part of the passion that comes out. Not trying to trigger anybody, not trying to give anybody a headache, but I'm getting one right now, okay? We got something got to be happening. Something got to be happening. And as far as Zadarius Smith is concerned, Zadarius Smith controls the narrative right now. If he wants, Brad had him. He had him. Part of me hopes he comes back to teach Brad Holmes a lesson. You had him, you let him go. That's your fault. Part of me hopes he don't go back. As a matter of fact, the ideal place, go to the Bears. Go to the Bears, bruh. We cut the entire squad and we have 3 defensive ends on the team. There's no way that that means our 2 starter defensive ends. Now, Carl Lawson is available. Maybe the Detroit Lions are calling him up. That's better than what we got. Yeah, y'all like to not like me. But I'm going to win you over after a while because all I do is use numbers. Y'all think it's emotion? That emotion is part of the show. But it's all about numbers. And 3 defensive ends ain't going to cut it. Period. The fascination. Brad has shown his disdain for the DN position. This might be directed toward me. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, man. Is this a personal vendetta against Lions Syndicate? Somebody call me Stephen A. Syndicate. You can call me that or you can call me Syndicate A. Smith. It doesn't matter. Hairline and everything. All right? Let me know what you think. Initial 53-man roster is here, and we got some work to do because it ain't no way we going into the season with 3 DNs. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You can be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. Pray for somebody. And as always, go Lions. It's crazy. Yo, I'm over here sweating. I'm over here sweating. So here's the deal, y'all. Here's the deal. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. I mean, it's obvious that Brad, maybe he got something up his sleeve. 3 defensive ends. What's up, Lions Super Bowl 2020? And I missed some super chats. Hold on, y'all. Because I missed a bit because I was in my thing. Robert Persay is still available. Appreciate that, C Pool. I'll go to the post office after this. I'll go after this. Check DMs. We have the 53. Okay, roster. Appreciate that, Braylon, for you using your member thing with that. I appreciate you, bro. Let me see. Wow. Davenport will last at least. So how we feeling? How we feeling right now, y'all? How we feeling? Braylon with another super chat says, we have 50 spots. I sent you a DM. I mean, look. Jamarco Jones was the second worst OT during the preseason. Just got here, D. What's got you all fired up? KJ, what's got me all fired up? Appreciate the number. Have you seen the 53? Have you seen the 53, my brother? Have you seen it? I'm sorry, the 50. We got 3 spots left. Brad Holmes just not a good GM. Not too thrilled with Davenport on the team. Someone here said Martin was signed to the practice squad. Really? That's tragic. That's tragedy. That's a tragedy. Jerry Jones ain't letting Parson go. We ain't doing that. What's up? Brian says we're signing a Hutchinson's sister as a backup edge rusher. That's funny. Oh, by the way, I did call last week during the show that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce was going to get married. I said it because they was too much on each other, bro. It was all googly. I was like, they about to get married, bro. They about to get married. Brad needs to go if he ignores edge position going into week 1, says Stacey B. Shout out to Al-Qadim Muhammad, bro. What do you mean shout out? What I'm saying is, dude is a depth piece. He's not a starter. So, I mean, shout out to him. I'm glad. Yeah, shout out to him. He made the team. Shout out to him. I ain't worried about shouting people out. I'm worried about Super Bowls. I'm worried about that, bro. Brad said, he said, you get your filthy hands off me. Hey, yo, Brad Holmes said, you get your filthy hands off me. Wow. This is crazy, bro. Fave says, I wouldn't judge until week 1. I would. I will, bro. I will, because you had opportunities and you blew it. Eric, I had to find a word for that other word, bro. Realest creator in the space. That's because I don't know how else to be, Leo. I don't know how people do it. Like, hi. I started this podcast because I'm a fan. It'll stay that way. Anything I do will be a fan. The Lions will never invite me to anything. Speaking of getting invited, you talking about levels of success. Tom Grassi, the Green Bay Packer creator, not only bought a crib in the great state of Wisconsin, right? He buys a house there, and the NFL is going to allow him to show the game along with his commentary. You talking about ghosts? Holla at your boy, bro. All I'm saying, I just need a room to crash in for the Green Bay game. That's all I'm saying. Zadarius has to be back, says Jeff Marshall. Bro, this is evasion of the body snatcher type stuff. Someone needs to check on Brad. Ben Foster says, Lovett must be better on special teams. Either that or Brad loves his own picks. You already know what it is. It's probably a combination of both. I'll judge after those 3 spots are filled. Hutchinson and Davenport were hurt last year. That's all we got for now. I'm judging everything. Shout out to Anna D, 4-month membership. Says, don't forget to hit the like button. Everyone, go Lions. I appreciate that. Mr. Lupe says, so are we surprised? Yeah. I mean, you talking about wow. We putting this on Hutchinson back after coming off a severe leg injury. Hassanin isn't going anywhere if a player is placed on IR. They can't perform the rest of the season unless they are waived or released. Okay, so here's the thing, though, Juan. I was saying use the exception. Remember we used the exception for Broderick last year to put him on IR, and he was one of the exceptions. Lions could have done that. But don't forget, he has to also wait 3 weeks before he can come back to us. What's Trey Flowers doing? Apparently at the Lions games. You ain't got an edge. I got an edge. I got you an edge in the 6. Haha. Well, you got one for the next few weeks. Now back to saying to the city. If we do sign Zadarius, what do you say? That we sign Zadarius? What do you mean? He should be on this team right now. What are we talking about? He should be on this team right now. Y'all acting like that's it's going to be breaking news. I'm going to say breaking news, but you act like he shouldn't be on this team right now. Brad, you know what? Brad chose price. He chose cost over availability. That's on Bradley, right? That's what he chose. You got a guy who's 33 years old, who played 2 back-to-back seasons, but he costs too much. You traded for him. You gave up draft capital, right? And you cut him. You cut him and you signed a guy. And guess what? From my people with people, they tell me that it's 2 things that's bothering Big Z right now. And you want to know what I think they are? Well, I've been told what they are, but I agree. One is it's the length of contract. He likes it here. He wants to be here more than just 1 year. But you know, and if anybody has earned a 2-year deal, is Z. Period. The second thing is this come straight out of some people that's close to him. All right, is that he feel a little disrespected. That's the word on the street. The word on the street is that Darius Smith feels some type of way because you went and got a bum. You signed a bum over him. I will never be invited to anything Lions, and you know what? I don't care. I'd rather y'all like me than them. They'll recognize me when I get that plaque. That's for sure. If I were Z, I would feel so disrespected right now. That's what the word on the street is. See, Brad wouldn't be in this position if he took advantage of going all in. Our stars, he wouldn't be in this. He wouldn't be in this position if he drafted somebody outside of Aiden, outside of the 6th round. Do you know that his pass rushers, his edge pass rushers, have been taken in the 6th round or further, outside of Hutch? That's a true statement. That's a true statement. And in the realm of free agency, he act like he don't care. 02 with the don't know and the membership. Appreciate you, big dog. Says, any other team players waive release got your eye. Carl Lawson got released today, and he might be interested. Carl might be interested. It was a tweet. Actually, Carl retweeted a tweet from somebody mentioning his name about and Detroit. So, what's the guy's name? Al Langston or whatever. He said something that Carl was available, and then Carl retweeted that tweet, and Al is a Detroit Lions guy. So how are we feeling? Mike Green, Ahmed Hassanin, Nate Lynn, all missed opportunities. Now, okay, on the flip side. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all, yo, okay. Yo. Hold on, let me go down. Wow, okay. Now, let's go to safety. How we feeling about safety? Something got to be cooking there too. I can't believe Lauren Strickland didn't make the roster. Something has got to be cooking at safety. Now, you know a safety that's still available? If I remember correctly, Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons is still available. If let me know if I'm wrong. I think he's still available, right? Could there be a veteran somewhere that's on the way here? If there's anything I need to talk about, let me know. We shouldn't forget that there's only 2. There's 3. Rock Ya-Sin. Yeah, I was so caught up with pass rusher that I got off topic. But what did you get from Mickey D's? LOL. This. That's my project. Okay, so is anybody even put on the practice squad? Brad wants to milk the fan base, not win a Super Bowl. What's up, Laquita? Sports talk. Would you listen, y'all. Micah Parsons is not coming to Detroit. There's 2 reasons. One, Jerry Jones, who is channeling a slave owner right now. I'm not even gonna lie. He's channeling like a slave owner, man. You know what I'm saying? The way he's referring to Micah, I don't like it, but it is what it is. He is not going to let Micah go. He's not. And Micah's also going to cost a bunch of money. Rock Ya-Sin was a dog in preseason. Congrats to him. Everybody needs to chill. We got this. You know what, Gregory? I respect that, but I'm going to have to disagree. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me. I've already calmed down. Don't get me started on everybody. Lions fans should reject that. Anytime they hear that, they should reject it. The only NFC team to never appear in the Super Bowl, right? That's a fact. The only NFC team to never, I already said that, the oldest team in the NFL to never appear in the Super Bowl, right? So until those things are done, That does not fly. Patience, we got this, relax. All of those are words that should not be uttered with Detroit Lions. I was thinking we go 12-5 this season before this. Now I'm a little less confident. Still a great team. Just have some small doubts. So can Brad fix this? Yes. Does he have to? Yes. We're already 3 spots below 53. So those are 3 spots that need to be filled right there. In addition to that, you've got the depth itself. So Bunny says, out of curiosity, what was left on Z's contract when we released him originally? Bunny King, I don't know. I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard he was owed $12 million, and now that he's not on a team, most of his contract is locked behind Spot Track, so I'm not able to see that. If we sign Za'Darius, who else would you want? I mean, we need as many as possible. What's up, Damon? I've never seen a name spelled like that, man. It says Eagles make the most moves off last season. They won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl, and they are still making moves. That's the Eagles, man. Bro's talking to Michael without his agent and thinking that was a contract needs to. Yeah, that was just like you with the owner, right? You talking to the owner, like, what up, Sheila? What's up, man? Yeah, I'm trying to make $40 million a year, Sheila. Oh, hey, okay, Micah. That ain't no negotiations. Even if he's going to a 3-4 defense, we need more than 3. We need more than 3 pass rushers and safeties. Let Brad cook is how he cooks up a Hutch clone in the lab. True, but we on our way. Game 1 gonna tell us everything. The fact that you typed out everything is crazy. Waymo, let me see. Waymo, we have Davenport. He's a good pass rusher if healthy. All right, so check this out. I said this yesterday. Marcus Davenport's best year is Aiden Hutchinson's worst. Well, up until the injury. Aiden Hutchinson had his worst year was because he got injured. Marcus Davenport best year was Aiden's, like, essentially worst year. Put that in perspective. Brad they say you overrated and can't win a Super Bowl. What you gonna do about this, big dog? When has Davenport been healthy? He hasn't. He played 15 games in, I think, the season he had on him. No, he played. Oh, and then here's the beauty part about Marcus Davenport. He played 15 games. How many sacks did he have? Not even one. He had half a sack. He had half a sack in 15 games. Thomas says Brad hates DNs. It sure sounds like it. You know what I understand about y'all, man? Y'all been with me for 4 years. I have never changed. I've been the same. I go up, I go down. I go up, I go down. When the pass rush, I go up and I stay up, right? So to last year, we took Terry Young, we took Ennis, had a fit. I had a fit when we took J-Mo, just because I'm like, what are we doing? We just putting all this capital into this guy, right? It wasn't J-Mo. It was the fact that the defense was still suspect, and it's been suspect up until it's still suspect. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't in the top 10 in defense. We was not in total defense. The Lions were not in the top 10 when the year ended, right? It's always going to be something. Injuries. We don't have enough players, whatever the situation. C. Poole with the dono, appreciate you. Says, I am concerned about the O-line. Jones and Manu are a huge downgrade from Skip. Well, according to Jeff Risden, said it was based off Skip's performance. James Houston made the Cowboys' 53-man roster. Pascal was the second round. Pascal was also a defensive tackle. He had DT by his name, or so I remember. JJ says, we love injury-prone players. Did Sailors make it this time? No, he did not, Boogie. We cut Sailors in favor of Vaki. Undrafted rookie making the team streak is over. The GOAT, who made the team last year that was undrafted? What player, appreciate that, Waymo. What player made it last year? Okay, Houston was also going against second and third teams. Nothing's going to make me think that James Houston is a good pass rusher. When he out there with 300 and people that outweigh him by 100 pounds, he going to get manhandled unless he stepped up his game. The guy who, okay, I'm going to my orthopedic surgeon's office and getting a walking boot ready for, bro. Hey, Thomas, we got one. We had to get it in May. Brad doesn't realize QBs will be facing the season. Marcus Davenport, but Marcus had many tackles for losses. He plays in the backfield, creating pressure. Very disruptive. Hey, you know what? You said all that. This is all I heard, bro. This is all I heard. That's all I heard you say. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. 6 DEs on the Cowboys, 53 man. Wow. Could have just drafted an edge, but Brad swear we don't have a needed edge. And apparently safety. I don't know. We got 3 wide receivers open. Manny will be cut next season. Wait. So Kobe Sorsdahl, he's on IR, right? So he's done. He's done. All I'm saying is they wasted Barry, Megatron, Stafford, and so many others. Just get the ring. Antonio, on with you. Brad is stubborn. You could be anywhere else on YouTube if you choose Rocky to Rocket Sin. Hey, that's funny, bro. That is funny. I'm really curious if if opposite of Hutch is going to be a Sam with the depth at 3-4. I mean, maybe it is, bro. Because we got 6 linebackers, so maybe it is. But do we got like a pass rushing Sam, though? Derek Barnes? Do you think Tesla is going to be a starting wide receiver, Sean? Not originally. Went to the NFC Championship game. Let me see. 2 out in the first round last year. If we decline again, what will Brad say then? Okay, so Fresh and Fly says, I hope we fill those last 3 spots with edge, O-lineman, and QB. Brad wants to go against the fan base, media, and DE so he can say, I told you so when it pays off. I would love that. I would love that. Watch them sign Cleveland Farrell from the Command. Wait a minute. He's available? I thought he already signed somewhere. LaMarcus says, how do I feel about Carl Lawson? Better than I feel about the current DN position. So, hey, why not? Why not? Yes, we have 3 spots open. Not keeping Meeks tells me everything I need to know. Yeah, that was a tragedy, B. When Malcolm come back, just let him play edge. We need a 4th safety. I say go get Justin Simmons. Go get Justin Simmons, man. Brad has... Yeah, he does. But listen, here's the deal. I said this last night. This is a big year for Brad Holmes. And you know what? The reason that I get so talkative is because I'm one of like the OGs in this space, right? I was in this space before the Lions were cool. So for me to be in this space, and I've seen creators come up, and I've seen what it's turned into. There's a lot of politically correct going around. There's a lot of people that they don't want to upset the fans. They don't want to upset you guys because you are important to the ecosystem. I get a lot of pushback because of my opinion and the way I deliver it. And that's all I know how to do, right? But what you hear from me and where the swag has come from is because it is way too many creators in this space that want to please you. And I get that. But they also have to keep it real. And even if they're wrong, so I don't mind being wrong if I'm real, right? I would much rather tell you the truth and have you despise me than lie to you because I want you to like me. And, and for all of that, I still get mad love when I go to stadiums. Everybody wants a picture, which is mind blowing. People even ask me for my autograph, which is insane, but it's also very humbling, right? But I got teenagers watching me. I got kids watching me. I got grown people watching me. And I think what a lot of y'all, even though I get a lot of pushback, I'm like you. I'm just a fan. I'm not some talking head. Just happens. I'm a fan who happens to have a studio. That's all, and that's what I'll always be. And no matter where Syndicate goes, that will come with me. The minute I will never ever sell out. Trust me. I would love for the Lions to know me. I would love them to say, hey, you know what? Why don't you do something for the fans at Ford Field? Why don't you? I would love that. But that's not what is going to happen. Because I'm never going to, one of these players would want to slap me if they saw me, right? Y'all want to slap me when you see me. So I'm going to do that. I'm not trying to be up under nobody, Brian Branch or Isaac Tesla, or I'm not trying to be Aiden Hutchinson. Hey, Broderick, you're terrible. Did he try? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'm not into that. I'm season tickets next year, right? I'm going to these road games on my own dime. I love the team, but I'll never be a sellout, man, ever. It will likely be 3 open spots. Lions, week to week flexibility. Comment, I sincerely doubt that. I don't think they're going to go into the season with 50 spots. I don't see that. We are one Taylor Decker injury away from being a total mess. 30,000 people in counting. Hey, Zero, you know what? Yes, I got the biggest I am the biggest independent Detroit Lions content creator in this space, right? That says a lot. Even though a lot of people hate, they cannot stand me. It doesn't matter. I didn't get here about following the crowd, and it's going to stay that way. I believe our glass tank got Davenport. Brad ain't perfect, never was. That's why we look. Thank you, B. This roster has holes at O-line and DE and safety. We only have 3 safeties on the roster. So you know what? If you are late to the party, let's take a look and let's see if the Lions have updated their depth chart, which at this time they have not. And this is the unofficial depth chart as well. But we'll go, if you are late to the party, I will show you what the Lions have done. This is our initial 50-man roster because it's not 53 at the moment. There are some huge disappointments and some question marks. Some question marks here. All right. So we're going into right now 10 days out from the start of the NFL season, or a little bit more than that. We have 2 quarterbacks, Jared Goff, Kyle Allen. We decided to go with 4 running backs. I am disappointed in this one, but again, this is Brad Holmes' draft pick. It's very difficult to let them, he has a really difficult time letting them go. Now, Ahmed Hassanin joins another 6th-round pick. Who is that 6th-round pick? He joins another 6th-round pick in being waived and not making the initial 53-man roster. Let me know who that is. Wide receiver, we decided to go with 6. I knew 7 was a stretch, but we decided here's another draft pick that was outperformed. This draft pick was outperformed by an undrafted UDFA. Waymo says James Houston. That is correct. James Houston was a 6th-round pick back in 2022 who did not make the initial 53-man roster. So far, I don't like this, and I don't like Vaki. I don't like Vaki being RB4. Him making the team, this was the only way he was going to make it. But if you're only going to keep 3 safeties, why didn't you put him at a safety? Didn't you draft him? Wasn't he drafted as a safety? Or running back, safety, and whatever other 2 positions he worked out at? Sam Laporta, we already knew what this was going to be. We always keep 3. Offensive tackle, we went with 4, with Dan Skipper not making the team. Graham Glasgow, this is it right here. Our 5 offensive linemen. I don't feel like reading their name. This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. An absolute disgrace. You have 2 starters and then Al-Quadin, who don't get me wrong, but he is a backup guy, right? Backup dude. So defensive tackles, you kept twice as many. Tyreek, Roy, Pat O'Connor, who could have went either way, Mekhi Wingo, and Chris Smith. Alex Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Derek Barnes, Grant Stewart, Trevor Nowalski. And I'm going to tell you what, there's been a lot of talk of 3-4 in the comment section, right? I'm not comfortable with any of these people rushing the passer. Derek Barnes used to be a DE. I don't care. I'm not comfortable with any of these guys rushing the passer on a consistent basis. Let's see how far that takes us. Cornerbacks, Terrion Arnold, DJ Reed, you see him here, right? Khalil Dorsey just keeps hanging around. Safeties, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Rocket Sin. Hopefully Justin Simmons will come here. He's not going to outseat these guys, but he can come in off the bench for sure. And there's our kicker, punter, and long snapper. That is the Detroit Lions 2025 initial 50/53-man roster. That's what it looks like. Let's see how long we've been on. Been on for 51 minutes. We got a couple minutes left. Rushing the passer is not how you win. Okay, Love Doctor. How do you win? How do you win, Love Doctor? What do you think the last 3 spots will be? Gotta be DE, gotta be safety. I'm thinking 2 DEs and a safety. 2 safeties and a DE. Knowing Brad Holmes, it'd be all 3 safeties. We are locked down. Zadarius will be a Lion by the end of the week. I hope so. Let me see. Just use Barnes as a spy and put him on the line. Defensive suspect. Just ban that guy. No, he don't deserve a ban. He don't deserve a ban. I'm one of them. We have to rush Hutch on every down. That's the point. Z got to be coming back. Okay, listen, y'all. He could be coming back. He could be coming back, but we got to assume he's not. Just assume because I don't want y'all to be heartbroken. Did we cut Keith Cooper Jr.? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We cut him. He is not on the team. He got to be a Bengals fan. O-line is weak. You win with pressure from the interior. Okay. All right. Lance says, get Micah. That ain't happening. What's going on, T? Let me say, we're just two-man front, Hutch and Reader, LOL, safety blitz every down. Be quiet, Dr. Love. Micah trashed the Lions on Twitter. No thanks, unless he bends his knee. You know what, paint code? I'm not mad at him. I ain't gonna hold that. If Mike going to come to Detroit, come on to Detroit, bro. I'm not gonna be like, you bash the team. Nah, bro, we trying to win Super Bowls. I'm gonna push that to the side. DC has to stop the run first mentality. I'm more concerned with who provides contain from outside QB. Breaking news. I do. Lions, I just got a text from Brad Holmes. He told me to stop talking about him. He asked me if he signed me as an edge rusher, would I stop talking about him? I told him no, of course. And he said, it doesn't matter. I'm going to sign you anyway. So I think I can give you one snap and then I'll be on IR. So I will give it everything I got. What's up, James? What's up, man? They not playing, not waiting on anyone this year. Let me see. All these holdouts this year, I don't care about winning. They want the bag. Look at Trey and Miles. Says not ready for the regular season, just not ready. Z is not that good. Okay, but Jeremy, Z is better than who we got. Dan Campbell gonna play a little DE. Hey, maybe they having tryouts. Maybe they having. Oh, wait a minute, yo. Maybe the Lions are having open tryouts for safety and defensive end. Maybe. Guess I fit Brad criteria. If Syndicate was an edge on the line, 43 sacks. Yeah, 43 breaks is what it'd be. Z is better than nothing. Julian Okwara was released. Cue ball, yeah. Are we surprised at all? Julian back on the team? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Let me see. If we draft that QB, we fall short. Do we draft? No, we don't draft. Bro, Jared Goff literally is starting his new deal. Listen, Jared Goff starts his new deal today or this year. He is on new money this year. We don't have an out for like 3 years. So get off of the QB, okay? That is the last thing we need. Right now, we need a safety and a defensive end, at least. Thomas says, yes, taking applications outside of Dollar General. As a matter of fact, I went to Dollar General up the street, and I went in there, and I guess, man, I saw a cardboard cutout of Brad Holmes. I saw and he was holding a Davenport jersey, and he was like, and I was like, what is this doing here? And they said Brad Holmes was the new spokesperson. They said he signed a multi-year deal with Dollar General. Yep. I heard he was also bringing Mr. Allen's back. It's going to be called Mr. Brallins. Yep, Mr. Brallins, man. 29 or 2 for 50. They found the old voice guy. Remember the 29 or 2 for 50? They found him. They're going to hire him as well. That's crazy, bro. The DN list is trash. Bring in Shiloh Sanders. No, I'm a pass on that. Julian Okwara, Derek, should we bring him back as a Lion? No. He started here. He don't need to be back here. I'm not convinced the interior D-line. Could be wrong, but I don't know. Over under Davenport, 3 games. I'll give him the over. I miss Mr. Allen's. You know, I went to Mr. Allen's one time. The commercials had me high. It was like 29, 2 for 50. Get these Jordans for 29, 2 for 50. You know what I'm saying? Get a pair of Nikes, 29 or 2 for 50. So I was there. I went, bruh. I go in there. I'm like, where are all the shoes at? It ain't no shoes in here. It was like 5 shoes on the shelf, bruh, and none of them was Jordans. It's like, what is we doing? Yes, Josh Pascal made it by way of no, he's on the team. He's on the team, but he's on PUP. Draft the 26-year-old QB. Hey, that's what they did with the 68 pick in the 2023 NFL draft. And I tried to tell y'all all Hinton as well. We got a donut. Says, D, you got to start a Madden franchise mode segment. You know what, KJ? That wouldn't be bad. I haven't played Madden since 2006. Some of you might not even been born yet. That's the last time I played Madden, PlayStation 2. Antonio Gates, LT, was still a Charger back in 2006. That's how long it's been. How many of y'all actually went to Mr. Allen's and really did, and y'all really did walk out and feeling better? Derek, I wish Brad would draft DEs like he draft wide receivers. What's up, Corby? What's going on, man? Appreciate you. When Marcus Davenport goes down by K2 with 2 edge rushers on the team, ain't no way. It ain't no way, bro. Vince Young, what was Vince Young? Like 08, 7, somewhere around there. We getting Wilkins. Why would we get Wilkins, bro? Whatever happened to Trinity Benson? Trinity Benson working at McDonald's. Y'all ain't know that? It ain't nothing wrong with he working at McDonald's. I saw him today. I was like, Trinity, bruh, can I get a Diet Coke? It ain't nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, by the way. That's not a diss. I'm just saying it's McDonald's everywhere. It was easy for Trinity Benson to get a job at McDonald's because McDonald's, they always need somebody there. Shout out to everybody working hard for their money, man. Bring back Isaiah Buggs. Bring in Clowney. Somebody said Clowney is signing with the Ravens. Yes, Levi is out for the year. Trinity Benson sold me a coffee at Tim Hortons. My bad, bro. It was Tim Hortons. So I thought it was McDonald's, but my wife said she saw a guy, and he had Trinity on his name tag. And I was like, and she told me like, yo, man, I saw a guy named Trinity. I was like, Trinity? What'd he look like? She told me. And I was like, that sounds like Trinity Benson. So then I went up there and saw it. I was like, yo, that's Trinity Benson. So Trinity Benson work at, let me see. We was poor. We went to Payless. Hey, bro. Payless. Listen. Who remembers a shoe named Stadia? who remembers a shoe named Stadia, bro? Oh my God. Lori says we do. Got another contract for a season he won't play. Derek, can I ask what happened to Ahmed Hassanin? So he had a tear, but it wasn't season ending. So the Detroit Lions decided to waive him. So he is no longer on the team. His rookie deal, I believe, is void now, and he has to clear waivers and then wait 3 weeks to return to the Detroit Lions. Let me see. Brad probably gonna bring back Payless back from bankruptcy. What's up, Michael? Says I had those with all white LA gear, stepped in top on my first day. Oh no, tracks, bro. I'm sorry. So I had a pair of Stadias. My mom, she didn't want to buy me like Jordans and stuff because she was scared I was gonna get murdered for my shoes, right? I didn't own my first pair of Nikes till I was like 13. I'm not even lying, man. I'm not even lying. I had a pair of Stadias. Never forget. So Jordan had some shoes that they had like snake skin on them, right? Like fake snake skin. You could look them up online right now. And kids was just so bold. Man, they were so bold, bro. Oh, man. Kids were, hey, I don't know how kids are now, but they didn't miss nothing. Kids back in the day, bro, they didn't miss if you wore the same pants. They would know. They would know if you wore the same shirt. If you had on the same undershirt, they would know, bro. Hey, you got on them same socks you had on yesterday. Man. So I wore a pair of Stadias. I thought I was doing something, and they was made to look like these Jordans, bro. And I should have ran out to school. Oh my God, man. Oh boy. When do we find about the last three? We may not find out for a while. Had a pair of hey, shout out to Shaq, bro. Shout out to Shaq. He tried to make sure that you Hey, so listen, Shaq's shoes have sold like, it ain't even funny. It's not funny. It's actually a really, really cool thing. His shoes have sold 65 million pair. And I know what he was trying to do. And it was a great thing. I'm laughing at kids, bro. Like you're not going to be able to get away with it. They don't care nothing about Shaq. They care who made the shoe, right? What company made the shoe. You always know Nike was at the top. You can get some Adidas. I mean, Fearless was a thing, right? Pumas was, hey, You went to school with some Pumas, bro. It was on the fence. It was on Pumas. Pumas had you on the fence, bro. I'm sorry. I needed to laugh, bro. Hey. Oh man, Pumas, it was close. It was close, bro. If they was fly, you was straight. Oh, y'all know I ain't lying. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. We gonna get off. But the Lions go into roster cuts with 50 on the roster. Whew. We'll see what they do. We got 3 edge rushers and 3. Oh, you had to be K's. Listen. If you are a child right now in school, you better be happy. Because back in the 80s and 90s, we had no internet, right? We had like 7 channels. We ain't had nothing better to do than to look and see what you're wearing. If you had on the same shirt, they would know that you wore this shirt down to the stitches, bro. I'm like, how you know my jeans look? How you know I wore these jeans yesterday? Oh, man. Appreciate that, Irv. Oh, man. My mom always brought me the Velcro straps. Oh, man. I'm sorry, bro. Not the Velcros. Oh, no, man. Man, bro. Oh, man. Not the Velcros, B. Not the And listen, kids need to be glad that cell phones are a distraction. They need to be glad because now everybody looking at Instagram, they looking at Facebook. They ain't really worried about you like that. Used to come in, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, I needed this laugh today because this roster got me a little concerned. It got me a little concerned. The orthopedic boys. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, I will say this. We'll wrap it up because we'd never get off. Okay. As a 46 soon-to-be-year-old man, I have come to appreciate real talk. Excuse me, Skechers. I bought my first pair of Skechers last year, and I stay in the Skechers store. I don't care nothing about no name brand, Nikes. I stay in the Skechers store. See me at the game. I'm wearing Skechers. Hey. And they don't got no strings in them. They don't got, bro, slide ins. When I'm telling you, 20 years ago, you would have never caught me in some Skechers, bro. But now I'm at, hey, look, I'm gonna be like, I'm not only a client, I'm the president. Hey, I'm about to get some a Sketcher Fast Pass, bro. But they not cheap though. They not. Hey, you want to talk about my Skechers? These was $100. What you talking about? Oh man, whoo. Fall Creeks, bro. You tripping? Am I high? No, I probably need to be. I may be high from laughing. I want the Snoop Skechers. I'm throwing. Wait, they got Snoop Skechers? Slip on Skechers. It's crazy. Hey, listen. You will talk to me when you 40. Talk to me when y'all get in y'all 40s. Talk to me. Talk to me then. Lord, that what Brent shoot you in. Hey, I'm sorry. All right, Mike. Listen. When y'all get old, I was sitting at the dentist today with my kid. And my knee was killing me. I got on when I got out the car. Like, so listen, I look at me sweating. I drove from the Hall of Fame game. And I get out the car and my knees is killing me, bro. Y'all keep talking now. You keep talking now, man. Hey, look, don't talk about the Ramon says, y'all young bucks don't know about them Skechers. Hey, they gonna learn today. They gonna learn today, bro. Anyway, oh man, so that's it. 53, man. We'll see what's going on. Appreciate the Are you catching strays on WWs today? What's WWs, man? I'm catching strays on who? Who's Woodward? Who is that? Woodward Sports? Please. Hey, is that what you talking about? Woodward? That's funny how I'm catching strays. I always catch strays, and I'll be right too, young punks. Hey, the fact that they talking about me over there mean I'm doing something. They always running their mouth about me, and I'm still the best in the business. Young punks, I'm better than all of them. Holla at your boy, man. Anyway, let me get off of here. You see how quickly I changed on them, bro? Catching strays. They not gonna say that in this comment section, are you? You not. Anyway, let me get out of here, bro. Appreciate y'all. These people is funny, bro. They doing all this yapping, and I'm still around. I ain't going nowhere. And I'll be right, too. So holla at your boy. Funny to me. That's, you know what? We taking over. You know what I'm going to do? I'm opening my own place. Yes, sir. By the time I'm 50, that's my new mission. Since everybody want to run their mouth, this whole brand is about the fan. We don't got no rich person running us. This is about the fan. And all them punks over there, they can't say nothing to me. That's why I ain't never been invited. I don't care nothing about them or the people in the comment section, bro. They wouldn't be nothing without us in the first place. They be killing me with that junk, but they don't come over here and say it, and they never give me my props when I'm right either. Anyway, let me get out of here, bro. Look at that, man. We done switched up that quick. I'll holler at y'all, man. Thanks for the laugh.